What's up, everybody? It's about 7 o'clock on Sunday, a little early for my intro, but after going to the Jets game today and watching my fantasy team struggle to even put up 100 again, I've actually been inspired to write the 10 commandments of the BMO draft. Number 1, always draft at night. Not in the afternoon, certainly not in the morning, night. Number 2, bring hard alcohol, especially if you know you're not going to be smoking weed. Number 3, never draft a team for someone else. Boy, I hope you're enjoying the start to your season. Number 4, never let some Sprite bartender who plays Pokemon serve you your beers. Number 5, don't draft RBs early, especially when you knew better in 2006. Number 6, never draft your own team's aging quarterback. My bad, Jets fans. Sorry about that. Number 7, don't draft all defensive backs for your IDP positions just because they get 5 points for a pick. Number 8, don't worry about social media content. Leave it to Bean. He's the pro. Number 9, draft Micah Parsons. Rumor is, if nothing else, your dick grows 2 inches just by having him on your roster. And number 10, if you're going to take a break from the draft, use it to do something productive like eat pizza or wings. Don't go outside and have a cigarette with people who are already making bad decisions. This is Uncle Eddie. Picks coming up next.
Yo, welcome to week 4 of the BMO Report. Carl is on assignment. We had a great week of action in week 3 of the NFL. Had some monster explosions this week from some guys, including Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams, and pretty much anyone wearing a Dolphins uniform this week. Also, if you played that Kelsey Swift stack, you were also a big winner. I'm sorry, I had to get that in there.
Goofy up. My goofy up. Uncle. My goofy up. Uncle. My goofy up. Uncle. My goofy up. Uncle. My goofy up.
Week 3 action around the BMO certainly did not disappoint. We now only have 3 undefeated teams remaining and 2 teams without a victory. Our old pal Uncle Eddie notched his first victory, knocking off Doughboy, while Creme Brulee stayed hot, knocking off Jonestown and goes to 3-0 and is the top team in the BMO through 3 weeks. Going into their week 3 matchup, Hashim was a 15-point underdog versus BMO San Martino. But like Uncle Eddie said, this is why they play the games. In a low-scoring affair, Hashim eked out a victory by less than 1 point after Joe Mixon found the end zone late Monday night. Bino had a small lead after Jalen Hurts rallied Bean's squad in the early Monday night game, but it was short-lived. Hashim grabs his first win of the season, while BMO San Martino falls to 2-1. is going to have some juice. Looking at the slate, we have multiple games with very close projections, including a battle of two brothers and a battle of 2 versus 3 in the standings. Let's get after it for Week 4 in the BMO. In our premier matchup of the week, 3-0 Boy takes on 3-0 Tall in what should be a high-scoring affair. Heaps Up Boy comes in riding the number 1 scoring running back in Raheem Mostert. The number 2 overall pick, Jamar Chase, will need to continue to build on his Monday night game in order for Boy to get the W. Tall rocks a red-hot Tua Tagovailoa and 2 strong wide receivers in Stephon Diggs and CD Lamb. A lot of players on both sides involved in that high over-under game with the Bills and the Dolphins this week. Give me the Boy to get by Tall behind a big effort from Josh Allen.
What's up, guys? Uncle Eddie here. Week 4 of the BMO Fantasy Football League. Coming off a pretty good Week 3. Hit both of our picks. My reasoning for the Hashim upset may not have panned out, but I did nail that upset. Assuming, of course, Yahoo doesn't do their typical fuck over of a points correction that screws Hashim. Anyway, on to week 4 here. And the first game we've been assigned is Doughboy and Leg, and there's not much to talk about here. Leg's team is very good. Doughboy's team is very bad. I went down the rosters trying to find something positive to say. As of now, you're both starting Green Bay running backs. Normally, I'd give Aaron Jones a nod, but apparently he's wearing a boot in practice because he got all fucked up on Sunday. Anyway, maybe reverse psychology, Uncle Eddie shit kicks in for Doughboy here, but I don't think so. This is an easy win for Leg, and he goes to 4-0, stays in first place in the league. All right, guys, so a much more interesting game for Week 2. We got Gus and Joe, 7th and 8th, battling it out, both 1 and 2. I'm not going to bust Gus's balls. That shit does get old after a while, and I, bust on him. But the truth is, he does somehow win some games, as horrible as his teams are. And Joe, I was actually ready to put you on blast. I was watching on Sunday as much as I could, at least, and it seemed like your defense was going off, your kick was going off, and your team was just shitting the bed. But, bottom line is you put up 120-some points without Saquon and with Matthew Stafford starting. I got to assume you're going with Justin Fields this week after watching Denver let up 70. That's got to be a plus in any fantasy situation. And, I don't know about Saquon. Unfortunately, I'm putting way too much fucking time into the Giants this year to even look. But, if he's starting for you, even better. Joe here by a couple points. Joe goes 2 and 2. And, by the way, Gus, after you go to 1 and 3, you'll be behind the 2 and 2 Uncle Eddie team this week. NFL picks coming up next. What's up, guys? Going into Week 4. Reasonably hot Uncle Eddie coming at you. I gave you 2 out of 3 last week. Nailed the Lions. Nailed the Browns. Panthers hung in there for a while. I thought I was going to give you that 3-teamer, but that wasn't to be. Did hit a 4-teamer on my own. We are moving on to Week 4 to Survivor Pool. And, guys, we kid and joke and have fun, but I got 3 picks this week that I just can't make sense of. The Steelers have beaten the Browns. They went into Las Vegas and handled their business against the Raiders. Poor coaching decisions aside, but How are they only -3 against the Texans? That doesn't make any sense. Pick 1, Steelers -3. Pick 2, Denver, in the biggest insult to an NFL team I could imagine, is favored away in Chicago. Chicago +3.5. They even gave them the hook. And I've told you guys this before, New England sucks. I don't care who the coach is. They're a terrible team. They barely beat the shitty Jets with Zach Wilson at quarterback. Dallas handles their business. Dallas -6. If you don't like my picks this week, just wait till the playoffs.
All right, that is about going to do it for week 4 of the BMO Report. As always, I'd like to thank Uncle Eddie and Carl for their great contributions. Everybody enjoy the games this weekend. We got bye weeks coming next week, so be prepared. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, support the BMO community. Until next week, week 5, you stay classy.
Okay, let's go.